Hey guys, welcome to Lena's Tarot. This video is for Scorpio regarding their love for the month of April 16. I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to be having a April sale, so all readings with me are going to be $dollars via video. So readings with me via video are going to be $dollars. Payment will go through PayPal. After I complete all of the elements, I'm going to upload a specific video just describing you guys about how you go about the process of ordering a reading with me. I do want to let you guys know as well that I started a GoFundMe for Lena's Tarot. I am going to attach the link down below. So for those of you who are generous and are willing to donate, my company is willing to accept whatever it is you guys are willing to give. So basically what the GoFundMe Foundation is going to be is basically based upon my opening of a store. So I'll get a little bit more into detail as far as like why I started the GoFundMe, but it's going to be in the link below. So if you guys can just check that out, like, share, help me out. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing and everything. So what I'm going to start doing now as well. So those of you who are donating to the GoFundMe Foundation, what I'm going to start doing is that for those of you who are gonna donate, I would like for you guys to actually send me an email after you donate and tell me a little bit about you, because I'm going to be raffling off like free readings with me. So for those of you who donate, will be chosen every month. I'm going to pick, or every week, I'm going to pick a certain person and I'm going to do free readings for those. So please like, please share, please subscribe. Only for the people who subscribe and donate are the ones that are going to be set to be raffles into this thing where I'll do the free readings for. Okay, so this video is for Scorpio regarding the love for the month of 16. So hopefully you guys are enjoying yourself. It's already, again, I am late to record because work has got me so wrapped up in completing. I'm actually trying to open up my own online business, so that is the reason why I'm like late to record as well, because I'm trying to do everything all at once and then cram in readings and everything like that, and I'm super behind. But hopefully I can get back on track as soon as everything is settled. But what I'm going to tell you guys, so I have the single Scorpios and I have the Scorpios that are in a relationship. Okay, so remember that when I do these readings, they're not gonna pertain to everybody, because I get comments sometimes that people are like, oh, that's nothing like how I am, I'm this, I'm that. You have to remember that this video is just a general reading. It's not pertaining to you. It's not gonna hit everybody. It's not gonna resonate to everyone. So I feel like a lot of you guys that write and say, well, you know what, that's not how I am. It doesn't have to be for you specifically, because again, this isn't a private reading. This is just for the general public. So I upload these videos of the kind of stuff heart. So I do this for you guys because I know that everybody wants to know about their love and everybody has a certain situation. So for those of you who send comments like that, thank you for commenting. But I mean, I've been in this business for a long time already, and not everything is going to generate to everybody. So if it doesn't resonate to you, watch your moon or rising sign. So that's something I could suggest for you. If this doesn't resonate, most likely another one will. A lot of the people who comment will tell me, oh, exactly what you said is exactly what's going on. And I'm thankful. So please like, please subscribe, please share. Don't forget to check the GoFundMe page. I got the link in the bottom, which is going to be in the description below. Please like, please share, please subscribe. All my other social media is attached to my YouTube channel as well. For the upcoming new people who are subscribing, I'm gonna be posting up a video, like I said, for the people who are subscribing to the channel, and I'm gonna start doing free readings for you guys, for those of you who email me. So let me get into this. So for the Scorpios, so I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what I feel, and I feel like a lot of you guys, not everybody's the same. Again, that's why I started with that whole conversation about not everything's gonna resonate to you. But I feel like for this month of April, I feel like those of you, some of you are in a relationship, okay? And I feel like although that you are in a relationship, you're not completely honest. I feel like maybe you have a wandering eye, or maybe you're in a relationship and, you know, you'll care about the person, you'll start dating them and things will be great. and then it's like you'll somewhere along the line you'll fall off, because I feel like there's like this wandering eye, and mainly I feel like this could be for the guys. If there's guys that are watching, I feel like that, but or you can again know somebody of this sign or this element, and I kind of feel like a lot of you might have a wandering eye. Like the relationship could be great and everything, but it's like you still have that wandering eye. Maybe those of you might have friends that are just friends, but you might have some type of interest with them, but it's not going to work out. So where I'm trying to get is that I feel like a lot of you Scorpios are dealing with an air sign. That would be Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra. Okay, Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Gemini. I'm sorry, I'm all tongue tied. Um, I feel like you're involved. Wait a minute. I feel like you're involved with them, or you were involved with them, or you have some type of relationship with them, and I feel like maybe those of you are going to want to go back and talk to that person, even though you're in a relationship. And I feel like that person is kind of like tired of your bullshit. Excuse me, French, but I kind of feel like maybe you're always lying, or you're trying to get there. Or what I'm getting is, I feel like you try to get their attention, and you wanna be with them, and I feel like you'll be okay for a couple of days, but then all of a sudden something will happen, and then you'll drop back. I feel like you're asking for them to show you emotion and show you feeling, but you don't show none at all. So it's kind of like a pick pull type of thing. So for those of you who are involved with an Aquarius, I feel strongly air sign: Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio. So either any of those any of that element, I feel like that element, you're very drawn to them. Maybe it can be a love in a past life, or I feel like at some point there was some type of feelings there for each other. Like there's some type of connection that you're like trying to get to, because you feel like you guys connect on another level, and I feel like you guys do connect on another level. But the problem is it's like a push pull type of thing, like a tug of war. Like it's like you guys can't stay happy for a certain period of time. But again, another thing I also feel is like a lot of you Scorpios might be interested in that certain person, but at the same time, it's like, if somebody else walks around, you got an interest in somebody else. But those of you who are dealing with an Aquarius or a Libra or Gemini, I feel like although you might be dealing with them, you still have a relationship of your own going, okay? So for those of you who are in a relationship, obviously if you're looking at these cards, for those of you who are used to using, or watching YouTube tarot readings, this right here is the Lover's card, okay? So for me, I feel like some choice has to be made. So this is a love, this is a union, okay? So possibly for those of you who are in relationships, some of you guys, when you fall in love, you fall in love. And the union is great, and you're honest, and you're faithful. It all depends on the person and who you fall in love with, okay? But then again, I also feel like for those of you who are in a relationship, there's a choice that's going to have to be made. And I feel like for the Scorpios, this is, again, it's not going to pertain to everybody, but I feel like a lot of you guys might have hurt certain people in the past, might have walked away, might have took your heart, ran, and walked away type of situation. Maybe you walked away without caring. Maybe there was some type of breakup in the past, and I feel like, you can't be trusted. Maybe you might tell people or tell the person that you're getting involved with, like, oh, everything they want to hear, but at the same time, you're not being completely honest. So I feel like a biggest message for you is really understand that what you do to somebody, it always comes back to you. So for the month of February, I feel like, there's going to be some type of choice that's going to be made, and I feel like there's movement. Maybe you might move away, or maybe you might get an offer to move away, but there's going to be some type of traveling. So on this card at the bottom is the Eight of Cups. So this is somebody walking away. So I feel like you might run away and walk away type of thing. Like maybe you might make a decision, or you're talking to somebody else, because this is getting a message. So you're going to be receiving a message of some kind, whether it's regarding love, or a message as far as like paperwork, or a message of you moving away, or movement, because I see movement. Um, so as I look at this, I feel like those of you are walking away because there was no real satisfaction. I feel like from everything in the past that you've been through, the real lesson is that you've not been there was no real satisfaction and you're not happy. So it's time for you to move forward, walk away, and to look for a real deeper meaning. Now, just keep in mind that I feel like that person that some of you Scorpios are attracted to, that air sign is independent. They're independent. They pay their own bills. They do everything by themselves. It's an independent person. I feel like you're walking towards more of that person. Maybe they might take care of themselves a lot, or jewelry, or they're very they keep up with themselves very well. And I feel like they're very dependent, and I feel like maybe that person that you're attracted to is very dependent, and you can't really get close to them because it's like they don't depend on anybody. Their happiness is not depending on anybody. And I feel like maybe to you, your happiness, you feel like you won't be happy. For those of you, you won't be happy if you're not with somebody, or your happiness is depending on somebody. But another thing too, as I want to say, a lot of you for the month of can be a little bit moody. I feel like a little moodiness. Maybe the reason why it doesn't work out with you in that air sign is because there's some type of your personalities clash. I feel like if it's you or that other person, but there's a lot of moodiness, like kind of like the attitude is on and off, on and off. So it kind of makes the other person feel like, how am I going to trust that person? So how am I going to open up when that person doesn't open up either, or they're kind of like flip floppy back and forth, okay? So just be careful about the choice you make, because I feel like you do have, those of you who might be in a relationship do have a union, but at the same time a choice is going to be made. I feel like you'll be walking away from it. Maybe those of you are in a relationship and you feel like you're tied down, but as I'm telling you this, I feel like that person is just independent and sufficient, and there's no. I feel like that person, you're attracted to that person, and maybe some of you guys might feel like I can't get away from that person, even if I try to, even if I say I don't want to talk to them. I even feel like some of possibly you guys can stop talking for a certain amount of time. Like you might talk to them today, and then another 4 months you'll talk again, because I feel like you can't be. You're moody. Your energy is kind of moody, back and forth, kind of flip flopish. Okay, so if you really, this person is independent, and I feel like this person, they've possibly have gotten cold, had a broken heart, and they were thrown out in the cold, and they just feel like it's really not, they're not really going to take anybody's BS, okay? They're really not going to. Another thing I want to say too, for those of you who are coming out of a relationship, possibly you could have been thrown out in the cold to fend for yourself, or there was some type of separation, or there was a loss of something, and financial wasn't good. So possibly another situation I do want to tell you guys is maybe a lot of the Scorpios could have got into some type of situation with a person that they're dealing with, and that person could have said, hey, you know what, I don't want to be with you because you're not financially stable. I feel like those of you who are thrown on the cold could have been thrown off because due to financial. Maybe your financial is not enough. You're not bringing enough money in. So that can continue to be a problem with you and the person that you're dealing with as well. For those of you who are looking for a job, I see a job coming your way. So a new job offer, a new amount of money. So rest assured that you'll be receiving some type of job offer, a new job opening, or somebody might give you a gift of some kind, something to do with material, okay? You will be successful. So if that's something that you're looking for, you will be successful in finding a job and getting that job offer that you're looking for. Just rest assured, take some time out. Everything will work out in the way it's supposed to. So another thing I do want to mention, I know that person that I keep saying Scorpios are involved with, that air sign. So this right here is a star, and this is a renewal of some kind. So somebody from the past is coming back. Like I said, I feel like the reason why they're coming back is because you're going to send them a message. You're going to want to talk to them. You're going to want to, rekindle something. So it's going to bring you some type of hope or something. Just be careful, because I feel like those of you who are in a relationship might want to go back and talk to this person. But at the same time, it's going to bring some happiness, some renewal back to you. But there's going to be there's going to be a decision that needs to be made, okay? And I don't want you to just, talk to this person and you want to be with them, you're happy, and you're going to pick up and leave the other person that you were dealing with, okay? Another thing, too, is you're not really looking at the situation clearly. So for those of you, I kind of feel like a lot of you guys move from relationship to relationship to relationship, okay? That's another vibe that I get. Like, you'll live with somebody or be with somebody for a year, then on to the next. And Yeah, and and so on and so on and so on. So it's kind of becoming a cycle because I feel like you're never really satisfied. Because if you see somebody that catches your eye, they catch your eye. So I feel like this whole situation, you're not really looking at it clearly. So I feel like somebody from the past is going to come back. Maybe you'll get a message of some kind. If you're waiting for one, you're going to receive it. This card is the Nine of Cups. So whatever wish that you're asking for, if you want to find love, if you're waiting for that message, this is the answer to your question is yes. This also signifies satisfying goods and stuff like that. Satisfying your sweets, or satisfying as far as sexual needs or whatnot. Another thing I do want to mention is for those of you who are bringing someone from the past back, I feel like maybe another thing too is that you might be attracted to that person because you're attracted to them sexually. There's something that they fulfill you physically, okay? So another message I do want to say, I dropped the card, I'm sorry guys, is that for those of you Scorpios, try not to go out. For those of you who are single and got thrown out in the cold, hoping for a renewal, the renewal will come, but I feel like try not to result in making yourself happy and going out, having sex without love, drinking, obtaining substances, because I feel like you're trying to fill that void that you're missing, and you're going to start drinking, and you're going to start going out, and possibly you might pick up people, and just set, you want to satisfy yourself with that is our main goal, but try not to overindulge, okay? Take everything in moderation. Um, Movement, I feel like some type of movement, maybe moving to another, you could be moving to a relationship, moving to a relationship, or looking for a new relationship, but there's movement, okay? Moving to a new apartment, to a new house, moving around the block, moving to a new school, but there's movement. I see movement and things are happening fast. I just want to say that make sure that you don't pick up and run because you're going to really hurt somebody. And that is karma that can come back to you, so you don't want to just get up and run when you make a decision because I feel like you're not happy anymore. Maybe you're dealing with somebody and you're just not happy. You're just not happy. And you need to kind of like set yourself free because it's not working out the way you planned. I feel like you're not looking at the situation clearly, okay? So rest assured, those of you who are in a relationship, I feel like you're overworked, overtired, and you need to move forward. And I just feel like maybe this is a lot for you and you're just wondering like, hey, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Where am I going to go? I feel like the most important thing for the month of is find peace. Take everything in moderation. If you're looking for something, you will find it. Any wish that you're wishing for, it will happen to you. Everything is in moderation. And just remember that if you really want to work something out with this independent person, try to open up a little bit. Try to let the old ways, the way that you are, open up a little bit because I feel like this person will open up to you when you open up to them. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed my reading. Please like, please subscribe. Please send me an email at linas.tarot@gmail.com, and hopefully you guys enjoy reading, guys. Have a nice night. Bye. There he is.